Today, we're going to go around Austin, Texas, and speak to the homeless community about Proposition B and see how they feel about it and how it could impact them in the near future if it were to be implemented.
Damien. Damien? Yeah. Nice to meet you, Damien. So, how long have you been homeless for? Since I was like 17. Proposition B? Yeah, so how do you feel about that?
I feel like you should be a criminal just because you're homeless, you know, but some things are out of people's hands. They don't have control over it. That doesn't mean they should go to jail or fine, you know, just for being outside.
So, yeah. So you're opposed to it, right? What location is this?
Right now we're at I-35 in Little Lake.
And when did you move into this specific spot?
About half a year ago.
People to pretty much go anywhere in camp. So if you go down Cesar's Chavez, which is one of our major streets here in Austin, you're going to see tents everywhere. And I thought in a million years I would never see that. The only place that I've ever seen homeless occupy a downtown area is 50,000 homeless people living in Los Angeles.
Where are we at? Can you describe the area?
This area here is 5th Street. The next street over is 6th Street, one block over.
Let me ask you, so why do people that are homeless pick like specific areas to camp out in?
Either because it's more populated or there's stores around. You know, they got what they need nearby.
Well, for one thing, all the best facilities for a homeless are in town. It's easier, you ain't got a job or anything, it's easier for you to acquire stuff where you're downtown.
That's what happens. They live around the Walmarts, the convenience stores. Unfortunately, there's nothing like that here. So they're not going to want to come out this way. And if they do, they have a longer ride into town to go get your basic needs, bread, food, to even spend that $235 of that $195 that's issued on this.
If the thing of it is you can't categorize the homeless people as in a bunch. You have to do it individually. Even though we all might see the same, we all have individual needs and stuff. So trying to say, well, we need to do this with all the homeless people isn't going to work for all the homeless people. You gotta get it on a personal basis and see what's good for that person, what kind of affliction that person has, drugs, mental, or whatever, and you have to evaluate and figure out a good place for them.
So if that goes through, what's going to happen to you and everyone in this under this bridge right now?
We're either going to be put in jail or we're going to get a ticket.
Okay. And is the option to move? Is there an option like that?
Where do we move to?
I think what happens is you no longer get people wanting to sleep in the city. If you probably implicate a fine on homeless people, they're not wanting that ticket, man, and they're not wanting to be a part of the court system. Period. You know what I mean? Some of the homeless people, not saying all, may have a criminal background. So people are going to get away from the city. This is away from the city. This is on the outskirts, and so this area and some of these other areas like this are going to start becoming a little bit compacted. So I just walked down this trail, man, and there's just these huge camps, man, with just tons of garbage, man. I'm talking about recyclable garbage. And there was tents scattered here, like 6 or 8 of them. And then they were abandoned. They just walked away. All shoes, all electronics, everything, they just disappeared. Well, I don't know where they went. And it stayed that way for about 9 months. And then people start coming around. And then it changed hands again. Somebody else built another camp, and another person built another camp. And this is what's happening.
It's just rich people wanting to get rid of all the homeless and everything. Just got to care. You got to care and come up with right and good solutions. If you don't care and you want to come up with half solutions, we're always going to have a half of a problem.
I think the city needs to really pump its brakes on being aggressively attacking this no camping within the city walls. They're going to have some problems, without a doubt.
After talking to multiple people in the homeless community, we can see that Proposition B will affect these people in different ways. What are your thoughts about Proposition B? Comment and share down below.